Question number 23. You can see this is a complex integration, and the closed curve is z minus 2 var is equal to 2. You can know this is an equation for a circle on a complex plane. The general form of an equation for a circle on a complex plane is z minus z0 var is equal to r. Okay. So z minus z0, here it is z minus 2. So z0 is equal to 2. 2 is the center. Z minus z0 is equal to r. Here z0 is the center and r is the radius. So here z0 is equal to 2. 2 is the center of this circle, and z minus z0 mod is equal to r. Here r is equal to 2. So radius of this circle is 2. Okay. So you can see this diagram. Here this is a circle and the center there it is not capital A. It is written here capital A, but it is not capital A, it is a z0. Z0 should be written there. Okay. So you can see this point is 2, so the center of this circle is 2 plus 2. Okay. The radius of this circle, is 2. You can see here the distance between this point and this point is 2, so radius of this circle is 2. Okay, so this problem can be solved by using Cauchy's integral theorem. Okay, you can also use residue theorem to solve this problem, but it is best to use Cauchy's integral theorem to solve this, Cauchy's integral formula to solve this problem. Okay, so what is Cauchy's integral formula? You can see this formula once. Please see this formula carefully and remember this formula if you have not remembered. Okay, let's go to the problem. Here there are two very important things to observe. You can see this is f of z by z minus a, and closed integration of e to the power z divided by z minus z square minus 9. So this function this function will be written in this form. Okay, will be written in this form, f of z by z minus a. We can write g of z is equal to this f of z by z minus a. What is a here? A is the point of singularity of the function z of g of z. Okay, it means at z is equal to a. At z is equal to a, the function g of z is undefined. Okay, so let's go to the problem. So here two important things to be observed. A should be lying inside the circle. A, this point of singularity of the function g of z should be lying inside the circle. A should be lying inside the circle. The second thing is the function g of z should be undefined at z is equal to a. Okay, obviously I have already said this. Okay, so then we will write this one. Closed integration of e to the power z divided by z minus z square minus 9. Okay, so we can, this is z square minus 9, we can write it z plus 3 into z minus 3. Okay, so we will see at which point the function this function is not defined. Okay, so if z is equal to, you can see, if z is equal to minus 3. Okay, if z is equal to minus 3 plus 3, this is 0, so obviously denominator becomes 0. So at z is equal to minus 3, this function is not defined, and other if this is z minus 3, if z is equal to plus 3, z is equal to plus 3, minus 3, this is 0. So at z is equal to plus 3, the function is undefined. Okay, so at z is equal to minus 3, the function is undefined. At z is equal to plus 3, the function is undefined, but we will see which one will be chosen. We need to write it. Okay, we need to write this in this form. Okay, so z minus a, we have to choose z minus a first. To get z minus a, we have to get a. Okay, so I have already told what is a. A is the point of singularity of g of z, and a should be lying inside the circle. Okay, so z1 is minus 3 and there is 3, but you can see minus 3 is not lying. This is minus 3, so minus 3 is not lying inside the circle. Okay, plus 3, but plus 3 is lying inside the circle, and at z is equal to plus 3, g of z is undefined. Okay, so our z minus a, here our z minus a is z minus 3. Okay, our z minus a is z minus 3. You can see we can write this as this. Okay, so our z minus 3, our z minus a is z minus 3 here. Okay, so according to Cauchy's integral formula, this is f of z, this is f of z, and this is z minus a, f of z by z minus a, closed integration of f of z by z minus a. You can see closed integration of f of z by z minus a is equal to 2 pi I f of a. Okay, so you can see 2 pi I by f of a to 2 pi I into f of a. This is f of z, f of a, e to the power a by a means here a is equal to 3. Here a is equal to 3. This is 2 pi I into, this is e to the power 3 by 3 plus 3. Okay, e to the power 3 by 3 plus 3. So this is 2 pi I into e to the power 3 divided by 3 plus 3. So 3 plus 3 9. Sorry, 3 plus 3 6. So 2 pi I into e to the power 3 by 6. 2 3 is 6. So this is 1 by 3 I by e to the power 3. Okay. So you can see 1 by 3, 1 by 3 I by e to the power 3. This is the answer. Okay, so this is there at option C. So option C is true. So therefore option C is true. Then we will go to the next problem, that is question number 24, and it is given there if z is equal to e to the power I 2 pi by n for an integer, n is greater than or equal to 2, then the value then the value of the series z plus z square plus z cube plus plus z to the power n minus 1 equal to dash. Okay, so please observe these 2 points. Actually you should this one. Okay, you should you should remember it. You should remember it like a result. Okay, you can get the proof of this here. See, if z is equal to e to the power I pi, e to the power I 2 pi by n, then 1 plus z square plus z cube plus z to the power n minus 1 is equal to 0. Please remember it. So, and one other point, please see, if e to the power z is a periodic function of period 2 pi I. So e to the power 2n pi I, it can be written e to the power 2 pi I into e to the power n. E to the power 2 pi I is equal to 1. Okay, e to the power 2 pi I is equal to 1. So 1 into e to the power n is equal to e to the power n. Okay, let's go to the solution of this problem. Okay, so this is a summation a z to the power n minus 1, and it is there in question it is given z plus z square plus z cube plus z to the power n minus 1. Okay, so if you will see it, if a 1 will be there, 1 plus, plus 1, if a plus 1 will be added there, then it will take the form of a geometric series. Okay, so to solve this, I need a geometric series here. So I will add one. Okay, I added one here. As I added one here, there was not one. I added a one. So I also subtracted a one. Okay. You can see this is a geometric series. Okay, this is a geometric series. A r square ar cube. Okay, so a is the here a is equal to 1, r is equal to z. Okay, so a is the here 1 is the first term. Okay, and r is the r, that is z, is the common ratio, and n is the total number of terms of the series. Okay, so this is the formula. uh, the formula to find out the first n number of terms of a geometric series is a into z to the power n minus 1 divided by z minus 1. Okay, so this is a. What is a here? A is 1 here, and n, um, n is n. Okay, z is also z. Okay, so this will be z to the power n minus 1 by z minus 1. You can see the question, z is equal to e to the power I 2 pi by n. Okay, so here you will substitute e to the power I 2 pi divided by n will be cancelled, so e to the power 2 pi I minus 1 divided by e to the power 2 pi, and this is z, so instead of z you will write e to the power I 2 pi by n minus 1. So this is 1. Okay, e to the power 2 pi I is equal to 1, so 1 minus 1 is equal to 0 by 0, 0 by something is equal to 0, and they can see this minus 1 was there, so minus 1, so answer is minus 1. So minus 1 is there at option B. Okay, at option B, so option B is true. Okay, so then we will go to question number 25, and it is written there, the real and imaginary part of sine z belongs to the set of complex number is equal to dash. Okay, four options are there, so to solve it we will do solution. Sin z is equal to, we can write z is equal to x plus iy, so this is sin x plus iy, and sin a plus b, sin a into cos b plus cos a into sin b, so sin x into cos iy and cos x plus sin iy. Okay, so it is as the real part and the imaginary part of this complex number. Okay, so we will convert it into a plus ib form. Okay, where the real part a and imaginary part b. Okay, real part, and we will convert it into it's a plus ib form, where the real part and imaginary part will be clear. Okay, so you can see we'll apply two formulas from this four. Okay, so this is sin x into cos iy, sin x into cos iy. You can say cos iy. This is cos iz. Cos iz is equal to cos hz. Cos iy is equal to cos hy. Okay, so cos iy is equal to cos hy. Then this is sin iy. This is sin iy. Sin iz. Sin iz is equal to I sin hz. I sin hz. Okay. I sin hz. So here I can write it I sin hz. So this I was multiplied with sin hz. So I can come to this place. So I brought I to this place. So you can see a plus ib. So this is took a form of a complex number. Okay, and clearly this is a real part sin x cos hy, and this is the imaginary part cos x sin hy. Okay, what is the real part? Sin x cos hy, imaginary part cos x sin hy. Sin x, you can see option B. Okay, sin x cos hy, cos x sin hy. Okay, cos x sin hy. So this is true. Option B is true. Okay, so it is, you can remember these four important formulas. Okay, thank you so much.